This is a technical analysis video, very quick one for Alibaba stock, BABA ticker symbol. Today it is down 4.7%. Again, that concern about regulations in China against these big tech giant names and data, all that good stuff. So let's see what to watch from here. So I have covered this name many times. If you're new, we do these kind of short technical analysis videos every single day. So consider subscribing. So in my opinion, this is a daily chart. Stock is getting to that oversold level where I think 170 is, I think it's a pre-pandemic low. I think it's a pandemic low. Basically, when we had last year volatility spike, even like when everything was going crazy, stock held that 170 level. So I do think that that could be very crucial support level, and from there I don't think it can go much lower from here. I mean, of course, from here, if we do measure, it's already like sold off pretty big. Let me measure this drop from 319 all the way till these levels. So it's 45% at the moment. So is this a good discount for somebody who would like to own this stock despite so much talk? I think if it gets to 170 and even like these below, maybe even gets to that 170 and flushes out some people, shakes out a lot of people who try to bottom ticket, I think it's a good level. I think almost 50% discount from its highs. To me, it seems like a good deal, but that all that China stuff is not going to settle very quickly. Definitely it's going to take some time, but I do think that 170 on a daily chart is a solid support level. So I will be waiting for possible swing trade if I see this stock around that level. And even if that level breaches, then it might bring the stock down to these 2019 levels, which has a support around 162. All right, so that's what I'm watching on a weekly chart. You can see that, okay, there's not much of a change happening right now. Momentum to the downside. It has been making lower lows, and for the uptrend to resume, it needs to get above this trend line, which is right here. So if you're someone who thinks that, okay, so the reversal is coming, then you need to see the stock maybe chop around here and try to test that 190 as a resistance now, and 200, and then if it gets above that level, then you can see a decent uptrend from here. But it needs to get above this downtrend for the trend to change. At the moment, yes, it is the momentum is to the downside. I'm not even going to look at the MACD at this point. We're just going to take a look at the option market, and we'll just wrap from there. So today, we still have one more hour until market close, but so far it had 212,000 calls traded, 157,000 puts were traded. I do believe a lot of puts being sold at this point because put to call ratio at the moment is pretty much, I want to say 1-to-1, even though there's slightly more calls were traded than the puts. Let's see what people are purchasing here. So I'm seeing 175 call, 175 put for September. Next year, 210 call. Next year, 230 put. And also next year, January, 180 call, 180 put, $200 call for next year, June. I'm even seeing some short-term puts, like these are naked puts. 165 put for September 17th, 170 put for September 17th, and then October 195 call. And there's also $200 put for next year, 150 put for next year. So I do believe these people who are selling puts for next year, they're bullish. These are bullish orders in to me. So basically they're trying to get take advantage of this downside move, basically saying, okay, I will sell these premiums for higher price now, and I do expect next year's stock to be around $200. So very, very smart move, in my opinion, people who are selling these kind of puts. And also, yeah, a lot of calls for next year and a lot of put selling going on. So to me, it's looking like pretty bullish sign that the institutions, like, look at these, a lot of spreads, of course, and even some naked puts being sold and naked calls being bought, but most of them are long terms. They are next year, even like 2023. So there's one order interesting right here. It's a spread, $300 call and 305 call spread, and there's even September calls coming in, but they're not aggressive. They're close to the money, 175, 175, and there are some 190s as well. But so it's looking like, to me, option market is bullish long term. Short term, yes, there are some puts coming in, but pretty much this is it. I do think that it's getting, like, I can pull up on a weekly chart RSI, and if you look at the RSI, it's right at that 30, and it's going even below 30 at the moment. So it's an indication that, okay, it's this stock is oversold at this point. So pretty much this is it for Alibaba stock, Baba stock technicals. Don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.